exclusive electronics manufacturer, presents...
The play you are about to see deals with an imaginary H-bomb attack on New York City and with the measures that civil defense would take in such an event for the rescue and protection of the population in and around the city. The happenings that will now follow on your screen might be taking place in a suburban community some 50 miles from New York, but are entirely fictitious, of course. It is the prayer of every one of us that such happenings shall forever remain fictitious.
Hey, kids, if I'm going to drop you off to school, you'd better wiggle. The 8:23 will not wait for me.
Home, what could I drink my milk? Make a guess, Jimmy. Michael, you know what I think? I think it's awful. Oh, Mother. Yes, Bobby. Well, don't you stop calling me by that baby name. It's Barbara.
Well, jeepers, we've been calling you Bobby for 14 years. I don't see why you should...
of course not. You wouldn't. Now, Barbara. Mommy, will you listen? You know those white jackets I got at the bargain sale for the Babysitters Club? They have to be washed and ironed for tonight's meeting. Oh, sweetie, on the day the maid's out sick, won't they wait? If you want to make it out so
Oh, why can't we be like other families? A nice, normal group of people.
We are, John.
Are what?
Normal. As oatmeal and apple pie. Come on now, up and out of the house. The jackets will be done.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Come on, kids. I'll get you to
The meeting's going to be at 8 o'clock.
All right. Come on.
Goodbye, darling.
The meeting should be over by
Hurry up, kids.
I'll tell you all this. You're welcome to come home at the end of the day, every one of you. I'll be happy to see you.
Now, you wait right there, Michael, so I can home.
You. Bye. Hello? Oh, Edie. No, I haven't forgotten the club luncheon and the mayor coming to talk. Look, I won't be able to make it today. It's just one of those days. Yes, I know we women have got to keep up with the world, widen our horizons. But all the horizons I'll have time for today... Again.
Harry? No, it can't be. Children, John!
Local operator. Operator? Somebody? No answer from anybody. Children, get down to school.
Your attention, please. We interrupt our normal program to cooperate in security and civil defense measures as States government. This is a Conrad radio alert. Listen carefully. This station is now leaving the air. Tune your standard radio receiver to 640 or 1240 kilocycles for official civil defense instructions and news. Once again,
Your attention, please. Your attention, please. This is your official civil defense broadcaster. An explosion has just taken place in New York City, which is believed to have resulted from the dropping of a hydrogen bomb. The bomb was probably carried by a guided missile launched from a submarine at sea. All civil defense workers report to emergency stations immediately.
Children.
Stay where you are unless you're in immediate danger. Do not attempt to join your children if they're in school. They are being well taken care of where they are. Do not try to telephone. Remember, radioactivity may make food and water in open containers dangerous. Use canned or otherwise protected foods until further notice. Do not attempt to inquire about relatives in New York. As yet, there is no information. Your attention, please. Your attention, please. This station is your only source of official information and civil defense instructions. We repeat, approximately 40 minutes ago at 10:50 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, an explosion, now believed to have been caused by a hydrogen warhead carried by a guided missile, took place over metropolitan New York. First reports indicate extensive damage and heavy loss of life. Almost simultaneously with the strike at New York, other bombs fell on Washington, Philadelphia, Boston, San Francisco, Seattle, and Los Angeles. We have no further details as yet. Our civil defense forces are fully mobilized to cope with the damage and protect our civilian population. In many areas, telephone, gas, and electric services have been cut off or will be disconnected in order to conserve fuel. In order to keep constantly informed, use your battery-operated portable or automobile radios. Keep your set tuned to this same spot on the dial for all authentic civil defense instructions, news, and information. This is your official civil defense broadcaster.
What, through those streets?
They said it'll be all right if we rush right indoors.
Oh, Mommy, such a great big flash. I was looking out the classroom window, and all of a sudden a big bang. Oh, the biggest bang ever.
Wait, you can talk about it like a game.
And some of the kids, they said there wasn't any New York anymore.
Yes, and what about Daddy? Daddy!
Daddy.
Sitting there in his office in New York.
No, not in his office, I'm sure.
But
He said something about going down to New Jersey today.
what for?
To inspect a bridge that his firm's building. And I know he went. I know he wasn't in his office when it happened. I just know it.
Oh, it was nice getting out of school early. Where's Michael? Where's my horse, Michael?
He's not human. He's insane. That's all the more she can say about it.
Want to know what's happened. She can't bear to know. Children are
But all
like
the cities and people just disappearing from the earth all of a sudden.
all right. I'm sorry, Barbara, but no more of that. Absolutely. To me, darling, we've been living with this thing in the back of our minds for years. We prayed it would never happen, but now we've got to keep our heads.
attention please.
Everything that comes-
This is your official civil defense broadcaster with a special message. Stand by. Reports indicate a fallout of radioactive particles carried by wind and rain as far as 70 miles from the city. The nature of these particles is such that they will burn themselves out within a few hours to a few days. Radiological crews are now making an inspection of all areas in the vicinity of New York City. Meanwhile, for your protection, stay in your homes. Keep your windows closed and the blinds drawn. Your local civil defense block warden